So, going to explore now dance as prayer. How can dance be prayer? What is this? Looking at the different way religions present prayer, for example. Some people kneel down and put their hands together. Some people sing their prayers. Some people meditate their prayers. What is prayer? My sense is it's to do with unity connection. It's like we are reaching out from our sense of separation or aloneness or individuality into a wholeness to reconnect with source energy, which has a million different names and there's a million different ways. And prayer is a recognition that there is something more than this personality construct, this historical narrative that I call myself, something which is containing and holding and manifesting the creation that I live and dwell inside of, and all things do. So it's this recognition of the bigness of life and existence. And prayer, in one way, can simply be about gratitude. The prayers of gratitude, thankfulness for just existing, for this opportunity to be. Or prayers of activity, prayers of doing. So we've got more being-oriented prayers, which are recognizing the infinite beauty of this creatoress force. Our prayer is more of an honoring, more of a big thank you. It's a recognition. And then there's prayers which are active prayers, which are generating force, generating creation, generating possibilities. So we're asking for wants, needs, desires, wishes, dreams. And sometimes the recognition prayers are simply about coming home to our true, authentic essence. So what we're talking about here is how we direct prayer, and how we direct prayers through our intention, which is like a willful choice, but not the will of the mind, the will of our whole being. It's like really feeling into, what is passionately present for us, what it is that we want to ask and get support with. And also it's an honouring of our transcendent nature. So every time we pray, in some sense, we're coming back home to our authenticity, our natural ground. So how does this relate to dance prayer, or dance as prayer? Well, for me, prayer is movement, prayer is expression, prayer is connection, prayer is feeling. I like to put all of myself into the act of prayer, the act of intending, the act of asking, or the act of being. So I was trained in Christian religious form. This prayer was something abstract. You kind of ask very hopefully and offer it up and let go, and often felt it was being produced through the mind. And then I began to experience the work of healing and energy transmission, and really felt this metaphysical science of energy and consciousness, and how this can elevate our state of being and really create what people call miracles or undiscovered science. These possibilities of greatness that we all have. It's opening up to our expansive nature. And in some ways our prayer becomes a meditative state of being. So it's not like something we do religiously on a Sunday. It's a state of awareness that we hold, which is grateful, gracious, graceful. And all of these distinctions, all of these ways of seeing can translate into the dance form. So our prayer becomes a movement, it becomes an honouring flow of grace, becomes a passionate expression of asking. We can do all these things through our embodied experience. So for me, dance is the ideal form of prayer, because it includes everything: our emotion, our feeling, our expression, our thoughts, our visions, our imagination, spirit. Everything can be woven into, and there's no philosophy that needs to hold this together. There's no guru, there's no teaching, there's just the act of living fully, with some gentle guidance sometimes, just to reconnect to this natural state of being. So here, just introducing dance as prayer, or dance as intention in action, calling in deeper mystical forces of existence to move through us and be with us and be as us on the dance floor.